Hello Aquarius and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. First I want to wish everybody a very happy new year, and for those of you that are celebrating your birthday in January, happy birthday as well. Today we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in January in the areas of love and relationship. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. First we're going to start with your spirit animal oracle, and for you the main message is represented by the old spirit, which is all about you see clearly now. So this is the card of clarity. Some of you might be gaining clarity this period of time, but it's very important for you to pay attention to the details, pay attention to the little things, because there might be some clues, some signs that might reveal more information for you. This is the card that kind of telling you that try to read between the lines, because that's going to give you clarity. So clarity might be very important for some of you in this month. So let's see. The center of your reading, you do have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords, which is kind of very interesting when you connect it to the clarity message. She definitely doesn't see clearly, because when you look at her, she is seeing herself that she is bound. She is kind of feeling trapped. But all this is in her head, because that's how she sees herself. So this is kind of like an indication that you are kind of overthinking something. Your brain is in overdrive mode, and you're kind of not necessarily seeing things the way they are, right? So try to kind of pay attention to details, because that might actually help you to see things clearly. So there's definitely an issue here when you kind of look at the two cards, that you're not seeing the reality. So let's see the first card. The first card is the Ace of Swords, which is actually all about clarity, victory, and gaining the necessary information that you need. You can kind of see how her brain is lit up, and this is like kind of like a victory, a breakthrough moment of some sort, where you are kind of getting the clarity. This is also a card of a new chapter. It can be an indication of a new relationship, a new chapter in a relationship. Definitely an indication of a relationship where you are mentally very supercharged. It's a mentally stimulating relationship. But again, like this can be a communication as well. So some of you might have a very deep communication with somebody, or some kind of an information is coming in, or some kind of a message as well with the Ace of Swords. Now the next we have here is the Nine of Wands, which is an indication that you are very exhausted, very tired from something. This is the card of the wounded soldier who's been kind of watching on watch for quite a long time, and this is kind of like telling me that you're ready to give up on something. Very interesting. I never kind of paid attention to that, but you know, she's kind of standing guard for something, paying attention to something. So the paying attention, I think, is a very important message for some of you. But again, like, you know, Nine of Wands is an indication that you're exhausted, you're tired from something. So this is kind of like the time for you to actually push through and not to give up. Continue whatever you are trying to achieve, because you're very close to achieving your goals. Whether you're trying to find a partner, whether you are trying to fix a relationship, there's something that you're very close to achieving it, or even the clarity you might be close to. And the next we have is the King of Swords, and this is all about clarity as well. Like, he is somebody who is very logical, he is very smart, and he sees things as they are. He is not he cares about the truth, nothing but the truth. So for some of you, there might be that there's some kind of a very exhausting, tiring communication, but the truth gonna come out. And I don't know if you see the little detail that I can see here. You have two owls there. Like, the owl is showing up on the King of Swords, and it is also the main message. So like, you know, being wise, being smart, paying attention to details is very important. But again, you might have a conversation with somebody who is well spoken, a good communicator, speaks his mind, and it might be that some kind of a truth is coming out. It can be also, like, you know, King of Swords can be a judge as well. If you're going through some legal process, maybe there's a decision here that is need to be made. And the next we have here is the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is the card of lying, cheating, stealing, when somebody is trying to mislead you, when somebody is not telling you the truth. So very important to pay attention to the little details, as it kind of said. It is also a card that's telling you that some of you need to kind of pay attention to little details, right? And some of you need to kind of apply some kind of a new strategy. So whatever you've been doing is not working. You need to approach things from a different perspective. And the next we have here is the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is the card of hard work, hard labor. You're definitely putting a lot of effort into something. Some of you are putting a lot of effort into finding a partner. Some of you are putting a lot of effort into your existing relationship, or just generally working a lot because you want to provide for your loved ones. Great thing with the Eight of Pentacles that whatever you're working towards, you're gonna achieve it, you're gonna be successful. But let's see what's gonna be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, because that's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow the channel and to make sure that the reading gets out to as many people as possible. For you, it is only costing a push of a button, so I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. And I'm always very excited to read in the comment when you are revealing which part of this reading is resonating, how it is resonating, how it is manifesting with your life. And before we jump into it, one thing kind of occurred to me. When you look at the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, especially the original one, he is paying a lot of attention to the little details, like because he wants to make sure that all of those pentacles are looking the same. So attention to detail in this is very important because he's very precise. He is very good at what he's doing. So again, attention to detail is very key this time. Paying attention to the small details. And then the next we have in the future, you have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles can be a person, your energy, or just the energy of the card. This is a slow moving energy. He is representing somebody who is very faithful, very reliable, and brings you stability, brings you long-term success. Great indication of a long-term relationship. The challenge with him that is very slow, like generally indicates a relationship that moves very slowly, but once it kind of gets going, it's gonna bring you some great stability. Some of you might be kind of struggling between two types of people, because I can kind of see that the Eight of Swords, one angle you have the King of Swords, and the other angle you have the Knight of Pentacles. So some of you are kind of dealing with two different type of people. And the next we have here is the Justice card. The Justice card is the card of balance, the card of harmony, and it's also a card of a decision, a big decision that some of you need to make this time, or some of you need to balance things in your life. But it is also can be an indication of a legal process. Some of you might be going through some legal process where there's some kind of a decision made, and that might be confusing you. Some of you might be exhausted from this legal process, but I think there's some kind of a truth that will come out that will kind of reveal things and will help you to see things clearly. And again, if you remember, I said that this person, this card can represent a judge as well. And in the last card we do have the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is indicating that you are going through, or you're gonna going through some kind of a painful experience, a breakup of some sort, because you have here the Justice, you have the Eight of Swords, which is like you're kind of in a situation that you don't see the way out, lying, cheating, stealing card. There's definitely a chance for a big heartache here for some of you, that definitely making you exhausted. But pay attention to the details, because as painful that the Three of Swords is, because the dark clouds are there are indicating that it's not lasting forever. The sun will come out and shine for you. And when you look at the bottom of the deck, you indeed have the sun, which is an indication that things are gonna be turning out very positively. But the sun is always comes in to shine light on something, right? So there's some kind of something that you're gonna be able to see clearly this period of time. Just pay attention to the details. So I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.